Bitcoin has been dumping a little bit during the course of the weekend, and because of this, Bitcoin has been creating this CME gap. But regardless of what Bitcoin is going to be doing in the short term, if we are going to be seeing a rejection here or a break back above, well, this is going to be a massive bear trap. So we need to be talking about that exactly. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 150 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's a short term. And yes, during the course of this weekend, well, Bitcoin has been dumping a little bit back towards the downside. Right now is bouncing back towards the upside, so that is looking very good. But during the course of the weekend, we have been dumping, and because of that, we have been creating this Bitcoin CME gaps. And we do know that 99% of these CME gaps tend to be getting filled very, very quickly. And because of this, well, Bitcoin is already bouncing back towards the upside right now. Right here, we can also exactly be seeing that Bitcoin has been creating a massive CME gap. But right after creating this CME gap, Bitcoin has been going back up to be filling up its CME gap. Right now, we are doing the same exact thing. Bitcoin is getting back up right now to be filling up that CME gap. But because of this, Bitcoin is running in towards some kind of a resistance in that short term. Bitcoin is running in towards this resistance over here. So yes, this is going to be a little bit of a decision point. If we are going to be seeing a rejection, definitely I do think we are going to be headed even lower, and we are going to be reaching this 57k level, and that is going to be that place where I'm going to be opening up my Bitcoin trade. But anyways, if Bitcoin is going to be breaking back above this level of resistance over here, well then for sure I think Bitcoin is going to be filling up this CME gap. So yes, that CME gap is sitting approximately at the 61k level, so that would still be a pretty nice bounce back towards the upside. Anyways, this is going to be a massive bear trap. It doesn't matter what Bitcoin is going to be doing in the short term if we are going to be seeing a rejection or a bounce back up. But I honestly do prefer that we are going to be seeing a further correction, because then I'm going to be opening up my Bitcoin trade at these lower levels, starting from the 57k level. But honestly, I do even still see us coming down below right here to be filling up this wick over here. So that is still going to be the reason why I'm not going to be opening up my position fully at the 57k. I'm still going to be waiting until Bitcoin is going to be reaching even lower levels. And then even at this wick over here, I'm still going to be entering my Bitcoin trade all the way down towards the 51k level. So yes, that is going to be my strategy. It is going to be more kind of a low leverage trade, a low risk trade, with also my orders spread out a lot, starting from the 57k level all the way down towards the 51k level. So yes, let's see what is going to be happening in the short term. Anyways, it doesn't really matter what is going to be happening in the short term, because the eventual outcome is just going to be very bullish. Bitcoin is looking extremely bullish at these current levels. We are trading at extreme levels of fear, and yeah, usually you should be buying the fear. So that is at least looking very good for the Bitcoin price. People are still fearful. They are still panicking about the Bitcoin price, which we can exactly be seeing also in this metric over here. The Bitcoin funding rates are still extremely low, and on some exchanges even negative, which is just meaning that yeah, the majority of the market is right now trying to short, which is in the end of the day just adding more fuel and more liquidity towards the upside. Anyways, yes, bouncing from major levels of support. Now, if we are going to be seeing this further correction back towards that 57k level, I think the market structure is just going to be looking absolutely beautiful. But do keep in mind that right now Bitcoin is still kind of trading inside of this downtrend over here. We want to be flipping it back in towards an uptrend. So if we are going to be seeing this dump back towards the downside, we want to be confirming a higher low again, and once again another higher high, and then definitely we are going to be reaching these levels of resistance, and then in my opinion we are going to be breaking above. Also do keep in mind that Bitcoin has been creating this very beautiful bull flag pattern on these larger time frames, but honestly, having a look into what's a weekly time frame, well, this Bitcoin weekly candle we have just closed yesterday is looking extremely bullish. If I'm just having a look into what's these weekly candles over here, it is just looking like we have grabbed all our liquidity down below, and we are reversing right now the trend back towards the upside. So definitely on that weekly time frame, it is looking very good. It doesn't really matter what is going to be happening in that short term. The eventual outcome is just going to be going up. So what we are seeing right now is just going to be a massive bear trap. Also in that longer term, we are having one of the biggest Bitcoin buy signals right now. The Bitcoin hash ribbons are flashing a buy signal after the Bitcoin halving, and this has always been a very good moment to buy. Also on top of that, Bitcoin is exactly repeating history from the gold chart. This exact fractal is being repeated, and right now Bitcoin is in its accumulation stage, but eventually whenever we are going to be breaking this out towards the upside, we are going to be seeing massive moves towards the upside being created. So guys, do not get fooled right now in that short term. Anyways guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.